Michael, first of all, your reaction to that drawn scorecard. I'm going to go straight to it because you seem to be a bit shocked.
Very shocked. Listen, Baluta, a tough character, tougher than I thought. And he's shown it in his last two fights as well. And he pulled out two good performances. Game as they come. But he was missing tons of punches, so I wasn't really worried. But when they called it a draw, I started to worry about it. I was like, what's going on here? But no, I don't think it was like that. I don't even think it was the second card was 115, 114 or something.
That was tight as well.
I don't even know how that was that close, but listen, it is what it is. It was a good fight, a good preparation for what's to come.
An ideal 12-round, hard, because as you say, even if you think you won it clearly, every round was still hard. You just won them clearly.
Listen, he worked. His engine was, he held his engine more than what I thought he would. But he's tough. He worked every round. It's my first 12-rounder, my first fight at super bantamweight, so the perfect kind of test for where I'm at.
And Adam, how did he do with his first 12-rounder and his first fight at super bantamweight? How did he do?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pleased with him. It was always going to be like, Baluta is messy and reckless and just keeps punching.
And game.
And and takes a good shot. So it's always going to feel uncomfortable while you're doing your work. I think it was comfortably an 8-4 for Mick. And that concerns me a little bit. The scoring concerns me because we've got to do the right job. We can't score missing punches. But in terms of Mick's progression, I think that was great because it was a realistic 12 rounds where someone didn't want to lay down and he kept spitting back shots. So I think, all in all, I'm delighted with Mick because we knew it was going to feel a bit awkward. I'm just a little bit disappointed that he didn't get the scores that he deserved.
Well, he did got the scores from one judge that you think.
What was that? What was the last one?
The last one was at least five rounds. So
right.
That was close. So it was a five round swing. Now let's move on because it's complicated with you, Mike. Because if we were talking last March, we were looking at fights in May, maybe for the vacant title, and then that title gets won, someone falls ill, then someone else wins it, and you think you might get a crack, and instead there's this complicated series of fights. Talk me through your understanding of your path from here, your call tonight, to a world title fight.
Well, I know the WO will be contested for in September, but against a fight which hasn't even happened yet. So, that fight could happen in August if possible. If Stephen Fulton would be up for it, could happen in Belfast in August.
Oh, so you'd like to nip in?
I'd go for it in Belfast in August if it was possible, 100%.
Do you think, is that realistic?
I think so, but I think with the politics of boxing, is it going to be possible? I don't know, but we would hope so. I think now, after beating the number 9 WBO now, that's kind of mandatory for the title. So, if that could happen in August, I would love that. If not, I would love it in the winter. In New York, that would be fantastic. But I'll stay active. I'll fight in August anyway, and I'll get straight back in the gym.
So your plan would be to have another fight in August, a tune-up, and then hopefully get to Stephen Fulton.
Even if the Fulton fight was ready for next, I would go next.
Sure.
But if not, I'll have a tune-up in between and then go for it. It's no problem.
You seem to have a different head on over the last 6 or so months, Mike. Is that because you're just getting to that stage where you want something now? You want that world title fight. You want what you've been working for since you were a baby.
Yeah, definitely. But at the same time, I know I have to be patient. And I know that you can't rush too quick because, these things, there's always roadblocks in the way and you can't, throw the toys out of the pram. So, I'm patient, and if I have to wait till December, it's no problem. But I know I'll fight for the belt.
And Adam, will he get some time off now? Because it was a slightly longer camp because there was meant to be a fight in Dubai. Will you insist he does nothing now?
I mean, yeah, because Mick's now living his life differently outside of the gym as well. So we're never training for weight and fitness anymore. And because I'm confident in that, we can afford the little breathers to wait and see when the dates come, because he's learned over the last year and a half to live like a pro. This career is not long, so you've got to live like a pro. And that for me is the one reason why I can allow him a bit of downtime, because I know he's not going to go stupid.
He's not going to go stupid. Adam, thanks so much. Mick, well done. I mean that you did what you did best tonight. You show what you can do. And let's hope you get that world title fight sooner rather than later. Definitely. New York in winter. Thanks for that. I'll have a bit of that, son.